Can you share when your food allergies first became part of your life?
So they've always been a part of my life. We were on our way to visit my mom's family, and I was a baby. My mom fed me ice cream. Once she fed me ice cream, she started to realize there was something wrong. They stopped at the emergency room in Zanesville, Ohio. After that, we went and saw an allergist, and there we figured out that I had a dairy allergy, and that's the most severe allergy I have, anaphylactic shock. I'm also allergic to peanuts and tree nuts as well, but not as severe as the dairy allergy.
Can you walk us through a time when you experienced a serious allergic reaction?
So it was November of 2025, my first time I've ever used AUVI-Q in my life. So I was at a restaurant and I consumed a pizza, and I thought it was a vegan pizza crust. It was an allergen mislabeling. I ended up going into the bathroom and realizing that I broke out in hives. It was a very severe allergic reaction, and it was very, very scary. I used my AUVI-Q and then called my family, so that was kind of my first experience, and it was crazy.
How did it feel to use AUVI-Q, and what device features made the difference for you in that situation?
AUVI-Q really saved my life, because if I didn't have AUVI-Q, who knows what could have happened. Having a voice tell you what to do and how to do it really helped me, because I've never used an AUVI-Q or another form of epinephrine before.
Did you have another time when you'd had to administer AUVI-Q by yourself?
So I took a bite of a pretzel, because I thought it was an original pretzel that, I didn't think it would have dairy in it, but it had dairy in it. I didn't read the food allergy ingredients, so I ended up having to use AUVI-Q, and the symptoms went away pretty much immediately, and I didn't have to go to an emergency room for it.
What does being prepared look like when you walk into a restaurant or a social event or are traveling?
I believe it means that I need to bring my AUVI-Q with me, make sure it's always on me in case of an allergic reaction. I also need to read allergen menus if it's possible, look at the website, ask the waiter and waitress, let them know that I have a dairy allergy, and even tree nut and peanut allergies, because I'm also allergic to that as well. You just gotta be prepared and diligent. It's small and reliable. I can carry my AUVI-Q in my wallet, and you can carry it anywhere.
What would you say to someone newly diagnosed with a food allergy?
I would say, relax, calm down. It's not the end of the world, and go see an allergist, because they know what they're doing. A lot of people think you're just a bubble boy that has to sit at home while everybody else lives their life. That's absolutely not true. I go to sporting events. I can also eat out at restaurants. Yeah, that's a huge misconception, because you can enjoy life. I share my life on social media by reviewing restaurants, showcasing what I eat in a day on my Instagram channel. I have an Instagram, a TikTok, a Facebook, and a YouTube channel. I also have a website, www.bensallergyrestaurantreviews.com. I grew up feeling like I was the only one that had food allergies, and I definitely want other people to know that they're not alone. That's why I do this channel, is so that people who have food allergies don't feel alone like I had to grow up.
What excites you about AUVI-Q Speaks Up?
AUVI-Q Speaks Up gives me the chance to share my story. It gives a voice to everybody in the food allergy community.
In one sentence, why are you speaking up about AUVI-Q?
I am speaking up about AUVI-Q because I want to help people, everyone, no matter if you have food allergies or not, to be able to learn more about food allergies.
What is AUVI-Q? AUVI-Q, epinephrine injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat life-threatening allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, in adults and children who weigh 16.5 pounds or more, who are at risk for or have a history of serious allergic reactions. AUVI-Q is for immediate self or caregiver administration. Important safety information. What is the most important information I should know about AUVI-Q? Always carry 2 AUVI-Q devices with you, because you may not know when a life-threatening allergic reaction may happen. If a second dose of AUVI-Q is needed, it should be given starting 5 minutes after the first. If you need more than 2 doses of epinephrine for a single anaphylaxis episode, more doses must be given by a healthcare provider. Talk to your healthcare provider about when it is necessary to get medical care for further treatment of the allergic emergency after using AUVI-Q. If you have certain medical conditions or take certain medicines, Your condition may get worse, or you may have more or longer-lasting side effects when you use AUVI-Q. Before using AUVI-Q, tell your healthcare provider about all of your medical conditions, especially if you have heart problems, high blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid problems, kidney problems, history of depression, Parkinson's disease, or are pregnant or plan to become pregnant, are breastfeeding or plan to breastfeed. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines you take, including prescription and non-prescription medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements. AUVI-Q and other medicines may affect each other, causing side effects. AUVI-Q may cause serious side effects. AUVI-Q should only be injected into your outer thigh, through your clothing if necessary. Do not inject AUVI-Q into your veins, buttocks, fingers, toes, hands, or feet. If this occurs, go to the nearest hospital emergency room right away and inform the healthcare provider of the location of the accidental injection. Rarely, people who use AUVI-Q may get infections at the injection site within a few days of an injection. Some of these infections can be serious. Call your healthcare provider right away if you have any of the following at an injection site: redness that does not go away, swelling, tenderness, the area feels warm to the touch. If you inject a young child or infant with AUVI-Q, hold their leg firmly in place before and during the injection to prevent injuries. Ask your healthcare provider to show you how to properly hold the leg during an injection. Common side effects of AUVI-Q include fast, irregular, or pounding heartbeat, sweating, shakiness, headache, paleness, feelings of overexcitement, nervousness, or anxiety, weakness, dizziness, nausea and vomiting, breathing problems. Tell your healthcare provider if you have any side effect that bothers you or does not go away. These are not all of the possible side effects of AUVI-Q. You are encouraged to report side effects to Kaleo Inc. at 1-877-302-8847 or to the FDA at www.fda.gov/medwatch or 1-800-FDA-1088.